because it's not the thing that the Lord accepts. The path of bhakti teaches it is the love, it is the intention. I remember my mother taught me this principle from my earliest childhood. She herself, born and raised in the Great Depression, her family was in tremendous poverty. Her parents were Jewish immigrants that came from Eastern Europe and Russia. They hardly spoke English. Her father died when she was a young girl. Her mother had severe diabetes. She was very sickly. She couldn't work. Her elder sister was attacked in an alleyway because it was such a rough neighborhood. And because of that trauma, she became mentally so traumatized, she couldn't function at all for the rest of her life. And my mother had a younger sister who was in grade school. My mother had to work. As a child, she went to school and she worked and she worked and she worked. Such a simple family. She married my father. Somehow or other, he was very enthusiastic. He started making money and he was trying to provide for all the other family members of both families. And then when I was 9 years old, he went totally bankrupt and lost everything. And my mother, she never complained. She never wasted. Raised 3 incredibly wild children, especially my older brother. Even today, 50 years later, his name is remembered in the neighborhood. He wasn't a criminal, he was just so mischievous. He loved to get people upset. And he knew just how to do it. In school, he used to plant smoke bombs in the desks of his teacher. So many things. Anyways, my mother, and later on my father became kind of wealthy. But if she was given a pure pearl necklace or a diamond piece of jewelry, or if she was given a simple flower, she'd always say, it's the thought that counts. It's not the thing, it's the thought that counts. And I remember on her birthday once, some relatives gave her some precious jewelry, and I forgot it was her birthday, because men are like that. Men just forget all this kind of stuff. Just too busy with their egos usually. But when I saw other people giving her nice things, I was thinking, oh no, I forgot. So I ran out to her own rose garden. She personally planted those roses in our little backyard, and she watered them and she, pruned them. And I went and stole a flower from her own rose garden. And I didn't even take the thorns off them. And I ran inside and said, "Happy birthday." And she started to cry in happiness. She knew I stole it from her garden. And she just took that rose and she, with tears of gratitude and love, she smelled it and she said, "It's the thought that counts. It's not the thing, it's the love in which it is offered that makes anything meaningful." If we have a grateful heart, we could actually appreciate the meaning and the value of something.